I like that it has a little pocket pussy.
I hope you realize that this is going to be the hot open. Oh, yep, that's gone. Hi, guys. Welcome to the Past Hour Expiration podcast. I'm Brad, and this is
Ellie.
And we are here to talk to you about many things that happened in the last 2 weeks that we've been missing. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't our fault. Well, it was kind of our fault, but
it was a confluence of problems. So,
to be fair, we popped out a banger.
We did.
Fucking banger.
We smashed out about it was like we were constipated for 3 months and we just let go on you guys. It was gonna be the biggest, the hottest, the wettest. But it unfortunately was also going to be the illegalist, the worstest, the most copyrighted. What we did, we watched Shaun of the Dead for our Halloween part 2. And I had not realized, and neither did Ellie, I guess, right up until the point of upload, hey, is this legal? And then I looked into it. No, wrong.
I mean, if we'd... we would have had to have heavily cut. Just cut. Yeah. I mean, we probably could have. We could maybe do some snippets.
Yeah.
Like maybe some shorts or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, but because I feel like there's probably some bangers in there. Like I feel like there was some fire.
There was laugh out loud moments for me.
Right.
And like personal stories and like all that stuff. And I was like, this is a great episode. We'll never see the light of day.
Yeah. And it was unfortunate because it was fun too. Yeah. I enjoyed it. But
so
that week just went goodbye.
Down the
and
toilet.
Then we were like, it's okay. You know what? We'll try again next week.
We'll get him next time, y'all.
And then you got the plague.
I got the plague. So my birthday was last Monday, and Ellie was very kind enough to send me some cheesecake from the cheesecake shop.
Yes.
And it turned up at my mum's house.
Yeah, to the wrong house. The thought was there.
So I had the plague, and so I had my partner drive over and grab the cake, retrieve the goods, and I did eat it over 3 days. It was. I mean,
I did send. Yeah, I send you like two quarter
cheesecakes.
Yeah,
and a caramel slice, which I've been craving every week that we've been recording. Every week, this woman brings a delicious caramel slice to the party, and I'm like, I want it, please, I need it, please.
I know.
And
I haven't been able to have one either for
true
3
dairy.
weeks.
Far out.
I'm off dairy. I know, which has been a shit show. Just I feel for anyone that has any kind of allergy or just any kind of choice in terms of changing their diet, because the amount of mental tax that you have to think about at all times, that's the worst for me. It's not even the I can't eat this anymore, which yes, because cheesecake, and I love cheesecake, but mainly the mental tax of really thinking about every single thing that I put in my mouth. Like if you go out to eat, you're like, oh my God, I have to be that person that has to be like, hi, does this have dairy in it? Because I can't eat that.
It'll kill my baby.
Yeah. And it's worse because, it would have been easier if I'd just gone full vegan, I think.
Yeah.
Because I could have been like, you can just order the vegan stuff off the menu. But I'm like, no, I want the meat. I want the meat. And then people are confused because they're like,
but why?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I luckily don't have many dietary restrictions. I'm allergic to tomatoes, and that's about it. But it's only fresh tomatoes. It's only fresh tomatoes.
Only the best kind.
Uncooked tomatoes. So I can have tomato sauce.
Well, that's true. I imagine if you were allergic to all kinds of tomatoes.
I know. So
like
my
pasta
throat gets
sauce,
a little bit closey.
Pizza.
My throat
a
gets
little bit closey. My throat's
but it is
you're going to
mild.
die
it's
just
a mild
a little
reaction. I don't think it could kill me. I ate pico de gallo. I would eat lots and lots of it, which has a kilo of tomatoes in it, literally a kilo of tomatoes. And I'd wake up and my chest would be tight, and I was like, it's pretty worth it though. I'd wake up trying to breathe, and I'd be like, oh, I think I'll have some more for breakfast. It's not so bad, but it can be. And then if I eat a lot of tomato products will have just enough to give me diarrhea, but not
Love
enough
that.
to like cause respiratory issues. But yeah, it's weird. I think it's tomatin. I don't know what the chemical is, the protein, but it's
Oh, yeah.
something.
Riboflavin.
I
Isn't
feel
that
like I'd be dead. I feel like if I was allergic to riboflavin, I'd be dead. Is that vitamin?
I forget. I just know that that's the thing that they always say that's in tomato sauce. They boast about that. They're like, this has all the riboflavin. Am I even saying that fucking right? I don't know.
Yeah, riboflavin, I think.
Riboflavin?
Hey, doctors, weigh in.
Yeah.
Weigh in.
All the doctors that watch this podcast, please
Yeah.
weigh in.
Don't
feel
call,
like
just text me.
A
You
bit
know
just-
I'm
yeah.
sexy. Bitches slow can get on this speed.
I feel like it should be said better, like a fancy Latin.
Riboflavin.
Yeah, I don't, French.
Oh, I can't do French.
So we've obviously discussed why we've been away for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then you got sick, and then we tried, and then I got sick. So I'm a little bit nasally
Me
too.
too.
So
Me too.
my partner has been sick for so long,
Can't.
and it stays around for ages. And he got our little bubby sick. She's okay. She's just got a little bit of a cough.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I think I might have dodged it. Like I take vitamins like they're going out of fashion.
That's
and then I got
what
it.
I thought too. That's what I thought too. My partner got sick, so sick, right? So sick, and he doesn't really get sick because he's like thin and skinny and hot and beautiful and
bitch.
healthy. And I'm a circle with eyelashes, so I get sick, and
Yeah.
he was really ill, and I was like, I guess a demigod. I was like, I'm so healthy right now. My body is a temple. My body is not a temple.
Yeah.
My body is a garbage can. Like it is.
Yeah.
I
Like
got
my body is a
so
temple eating your 6th cheesecake. Like
Yeah. My body is a slip and slide filled with razor blades. It was terrible. It was terrible. I got so sick. I had to have a week off work. I have not had a week off work in the entire time I've had that job, 2 years. I haven't had a week off work. I've never had a week off work. Even when I got COVID and I didn't have a week off work.
Jesus, yeah.
It's bad. It was bad. But it did give me time to reflect and rest
Yes.
and cry. I was alone on my birthday, which sucked.
But you had cheesecake, so it's okay.
I had cheesecake, and you know what? I slept. I slept through getting of the cheesecake, so I got to do what
Beautiful.
everyone should have to and be able to do. I woke up to cheesecake.
Oh, amazing.
Good morning,
Which is exactly
home.
why I sent it to the fucking wrong place, because I wanted to
home.
surprise you. I wanted you to just open the door and be like, cheesecake?
I'm
You know what I mean?
lactating. Like,
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And then I sent it to the wrong, but at least it was not your old house.
was so
I thought
good.
for a second that maybe it was your old address, and then
Yeah.
that would have been
But it
really
was-
bad.
it
Some
was
random
really
people
good.
just get cheesecake.
My birthday went pretty well. I did see family in the morning. I wore a mask. I had like 3 rat tests just to make sure I wasn't
yeah.
COVID-y. But they were sick too. So they had already gotten whatever I had. So I just like, fuck it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
And so we got lunch and it was very chill. I got a cake and I'll put my cake up here because it was
Cute.
gorgeous. And it had like, my aunt like makes really nice cakes. So my mum and her workshopped a cake and it was white chocolate fudge mud cake. And it had like luster dust and like drippies on it.
Oh my God,
hang on,
fancy.
I'll send you a photo.
That sounds
but
amazing.
I made out like a fucking bandit this birthday. I got I got a record player from my mum. Yeah,
That's so
And I
cool.
got,
So you can play your Peach PRC record.
That's why she's in the list. That's why she's on the list. I just sent it to you. So Peach PRC has a heart-shaped record of her last album, and it's a mini, so it's like a 7-inch, but it has like all of her songs on it, and it is so good. I got a record player. I got Fleetwood Mac, the Rumors Live, which is
Amazing.
hard to come by, and
Yeah.
I got Troye Sivan's Something for You, his new album.
Ooh, yes.
I got Taylor Swift's new album. Well, kind
Ooh.
of. I got 1989 Taylor's version. So
Yeah.
good. So good. New Romantics has me by a fucking chokehold. Has me by a chokehold, Ellie.
I loved 1989 was I bought the original.
It's my favorite album by T Swizzle. That and
it came with little Polaroids. Did you get the original back in the
I didn't get the original.
It came with like little Polaroids. It was very cute. Back when CDs were a thing.
I had cancer when that first came out. I had cancer when that first came out. 2014, right? 2013.
I don't know what year it was.
I think it was like 10 years ago, but I'm pretty sure I had cancer when that first came out. But
seriously 10 years ago.
That feels
makes
wrong.
Me feel old.
That feels wrong.
That feels. No, but actually, you're probably right because I think I was in high school.
Maybe. I don't know. Wasn't that like late 90s? So I
the 80s, babe. The 80s.
Oh, sorry. I get mixed up. My decades. But I got that one, and I got Ceremonials by Florence and the Machine. Which has Shake It Out. And
Wait, so did you get all of these for your birthday?
I bought myself a lot of them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I got the record player, I got Fleetwood Mac, and I got Something for You, Something to Give You by Troye Sivan. That was what I got for my birthday.
Gotcha.
Then I had gotten like a new stereo to like hook it up to.
Okay.
And I got myself, and Bryce got me. Oh, I got Punisher by Phoebe Bridgers. I got given that by my aunt, and it has I Know the End on it. Driving home under an ultraviolet, cover me up, looking for. It's on TikTok a lot. It's haunted house, a picket fence, a float around, and ghosts my friends.
Why do I not know this song? Is it because I'm old?
I think
too
probably
old?
It might be old. And also, I probably butchered the lyrics. All the Phoebe stands are like, I'm going to kill myself and put you on the note.
It's my 13th reason.
Yeah.
But I feel like, you're a good singer. So normally when you sing songs, I know them. You know, you don't butcher them. So not like when Craig sings me songs. He's like, you know that song? I'm like, babe, no. What the? And then he'll play it, and I'm like,
I don't think that's a real song. That was
like,
Madonna's "Hung Up." Why did you sing it in a Swedish accent?
What? Yeah, what is
I'm
that?
hung up on you.
One of Craig's favorite things to do is to Weird Al Yankovic any song imaginable,
like parody it.
Just change.
Baby,
and
now
I'm
we
like,
have
can you
bathtub.
Yeah. Literally, I'm like, can you just not for every song, just not for every song, babe, because really,
it doesn't
just ruining songs at this point.
I'll be singing sometimes, and Bryce will be like, he'll like interject with poop, and I'll be like, and it throws me off.
Get it, babe?
And he's like, I thought we were having fun, and I'm like, I was.
You're like, oh, not that kind of fun.
I was giving a performance. Thank you so much.
No. No, you just have to listen.
Yeah, this isn't a karaoke track, and it's certainly not a duet.
Me in the car, and then Craig interjects, exactly that, and I'm like,
sorry, who paid you to be here?
I'm sorry?
I feel like I'm the artist, and you're just meant to be the chauffeur. Why are you... so strange.
So odd. I'm meant to be the passenger princess.
Yeah.
Karaoke passenger princess.
I also got Stranger in the Alps by Phoebe Bridgers. I know you probably don't want to hear. She's in Boy Genius as well. She's dating...
do I need to Google this person?
Who does? Yes, you do. I feel like she looks like Captain Marvel.
Oh, Bridgers. With an R in it.
With an R.
Oh, she does look like... I was like, Captain Marvel?
Yeah, Brie Larson. She looks like just like Brie Larson.
I'm sorry. Did you just say... Is she dating Bo Burnham?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. She's dating that funny feeling. There it is again.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I find Bo Burnham a little disturbing sometimes. Like, I feel like the edgy humor is... He's funny. He's really funny. But I feel like he would be a nightmare to talk to in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe.
You'd just be like constantly riffing, and you'd be like...
She's with T Swizzle?
Yes, bitch.
She knows T Swizzle?
They're friends. Yes. And you've been missing out. But go home,
I
listen
need
to listen
go
to
home. Go home. Like I'm not in my
Get
home right
out.
now. Get the fuck out.
Listen to Funeral, listen
Okay.
to I Know the End, and listen to what else? What else is good starting? What else is good eating? Kyoto.
Good eating. All right.
Oh, that's good eating. That's some good
That's
eating.
yeah. I'll go to the Spotify and just play the top tracks.
That's a good choice as well. She
Yeah,
does
yeah.
a cover of There It Is Again by her boyfriend, who was in a relationship for 10 years before they got together, by the way. She was like, I'll have that, thank you. But yeah, she's also in a band called Boy Genius, who I don't personally know a lot about, but like it's her and two other people, and she seems to surround herself with only gorgeous people. It's kind of annoying, but I suppose that's entertainment.
So it's just Taylor Swift's girl gang, essentially.
Yeah,
Beautiful people.
Basically. But yeah, so I got her 2 albums. I don't know if she has more albums, but they're the only vinyls I could find.
Cute.
And I think
I feel like you're making me want vinyls now.
I think that's all of them. They're good. I love vinyls. Hey.
Not like I don't have enough shit in my house. But yeah, I really wanted the Peach PRC one. But I was like, I can't justify it because I don't have a record player, and I don't know.
And they warp. If you just leave them out, if you just hang it up, it'd warp.
Oh really?
Yeah, because
that's
the
even
sun.
worse. I guess
that's why you can't put them on top of each other. They have to be upright because they warp.
I should know that because I sacrilegiously made some into bowls.
And how'd that go?
Amazing. I still have them to put chips in. But so like you put them in the oven and then they go all floppy woppy, and then you put them on top of a bowl, and then they go like cool, and then they harden up. Although they don't suggest putting foodstuffs in them because like when you put them in the oven, all the fumes and stuff. I'm like,
yeah.
What's a little bit of cancer?
It's a few PFEs. Get over it. Get over yourself. I'm drinking a Diet now Coke. I'm checking out early.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, it's a little bit of carcinogenics. But I did that for when we did our 80s Halloween party because I was like, I want some vinyl bowls. Yeah. So that worked really well. But I used some shitty ones from the op shop. So like they were like $1. They were actually a lot of Christian music. Really? So I didn't feel bad about it.
Oh, no. I almost did Tiny Dancer. That's really not. What I was trying to do is, what's that Hillsong United song? Take me deeper where my feet will never wander.
Yes.
You know that one?
Yes.
And it's always on the edits on TikTok. And it's all people being like, I thought you were the one. And now I'm number 2. I was like, all right.
Oh, a rip. Oh my God. It's like that.
6, 7, 8.
Just any Christian remix of any song. Like that new, that, is it Cardi B? The, she's a devil. She's a bad little bitch. She's a rebel. Oh, Doja Cat. Fuck me. Okay, I'm a little busy with the newborn. All right. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. I haven't been on TikTok in like a month.
Cardi doesn't sing.
True. She raps.
She raps.
They're the same. Just add this to the fucking boomer segment, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well,
I'm surprised I even remembered the song. Okay.
Millennial Connection. That's Doja Cat. Ooh,
yeah. And there's a girl on TikTok, Instagram that did like a Christian girl that did like a remix of that Christian version.
And how does it go? Give us
a
beat.
It's like what's that section, but it's like fuck, I'd have to look it up. I'll have to look it up and put it in here, but it's fucking it makes me go. Let all that get to my head. It's all about the blood that he shed. See the devil, he don't make me flinch, I won't settle. She put her foot to the pedal. It gon' take a whole lot to be a vessel.
Yeah, like I feel like the Christian Weird Al Yankovic, it always seems to degrade the original artist.
Yeah.
It's never in good taste. It's never in good taste.
No, never. Never. And also the Christian Cha-Cha Slide. That's another fantastic version.
I have not heard this.
It's like stomp 3 times. It's like
pray 3 times.
Yes, it's literally like that.
Praise the Lord now, y'all.
Yes, literally like that.
Hey, I mean,
It's
let's go to church.
All right, we about to have some spiritual milk. To the left. Take a step of faith. Pray once this time. On the devil, let's stomp. On temptation, let's stomp. Bible slide real smooth. Now praise and shout.
And they do the dance. They do the moves.
Oh
they
my
do,
God.
it's really old. I think it's from like the 90s or the 80s or something. Or at least the video quality is from that era. It's that bad. Filmed on a potato. But yeah, another one you have to look up because it's...
Have you heard the new Olivia Rodrigo song?
I'm going to say probably no.
It's for the Hunger Games. It's better than Safe and Sound. I'm just going to say it. Do you remember how
sorry.
Safe and Sound had me by a fucking stranglehold?
Oh, it had
When
us all by a chokehold.
Hunger
Love that
Games
song.
years. I had the biggest. I had the badge. I had a necklace with the Mockingjay pin.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, I was
T-shirt.
I was
I
wands up. I was wands up.
You were ones up for...
I was wands up. I was
guess
a
it's the,
child, so it's less embarrassing. But
It is the Potterhead equivalent, isn't it? Because it's a little bit later. Like Potterhead stuff was a little bit too
Yes.
early for you, right? Because
Yes. Yeah.
like Potterhead's my era, and then Hunger Games, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I remember I was in America when I want to say Mockingjay
part
came
1 or
out?
part 2? Or the book?
one, no, the movie,
Oh, the movie.
and I went to the fuck my brain
Cinema?
today. To the cinema, but I mean like the premiere. Like like a midnight premiere with my friends in America. So we got like the cup and the popcorn container with all the, like all that stuff on it. But I think I had to leave it in America.
Oh.
I feel like because I didn't have enough. There was also because I spent so much money. I was like,
You were bringing drugs
this is-
back. Weren't you, Chappelle Corby?
my bag
had-
was so
you
full
had
of
a
drugs.
boogie
I
board.
had no room for my Mockingjay cup.
You
So
had
full
a
of drugs.
boogie board filled with Mockingjay cups. But it got
I
confiscated
literally-
at the border.
Legit. I ended up buying 2 extra bags to bring home because I was a stupid 21-year-old that just spent so much money. And I went to Disneyland and bought
Everything.
I bought a lot of stuff. I bought a lot of shit. And I also got scammed.
Really?
Yeah, I
How?
bought one of those travel cards and lost a shit ton of money.
What's the travel card?
Like so I think it was a Visa one. It was like a Visa. It's meant to be like so you can use like your currency. You put on like what currency you want and you take it with you instead of so like obviously nowadays generally you can just take your Visa and go wherever and
Yeah.
it's whatevs. But back in the olden days, I say olden, it was like 2013. It wasn't that old, but
Yeah.
it was way cheaper to get like a travel card or like traveler's checks or something so that you didn't have the currency conversion straight off of your FPOS card. Because if you took just your regular FPOS card or your credit card, you'd just be hammered by currency conversion fees and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So you get like this little, like the post office had them. You bought these like travel card and you'd be like, I want to put, $2,000 of US dollars on this card specifically. And it would have like a PIN number or whatever. And you take that with you. And literally halfway through my trip, all this money just got taken off of it. And because it's not a credit card, it's like a
not
debit. It's your
protected.
money. You know what I mean? Like it's that money is gone.
But what
You don't have any
happened
money
to
left. I don't know. So the company called me and was like, do you know about these charges? Because it was like a huge charge and it was to some random like Korean online thing. So like the currency was all off as well. And I have no idea how it happened, but my only thought is maybe, so like, in America, you give them your card at the restaurant
Yes.
and you give them, and they go do your bill, right? And it's, ideally I don't want my card going out of my sight. It's not a normal thing to do
Yes.
here, but in
No,
America, it's just what
not-
you
not
do.
common
You're like,
practice,
okay,
yeah.
take that to the, So that's the only thought process that I can be like, well, maybe.
Or it could have got card skimmed, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. And we did a full road trip. So we went to a lot of like petrol stations and could have happened fucking anywhere. And like, especially in a different country when you don't know what they're meant to look like.
Exactly.
So you're not going to be like, that looks odd.
that looks
Like
strange.
there's something on top of that, their FPOS machine. So, yeah. And then the drugs in my bag.
Oh,
So that's why.
of course. No, the $1,000 was to pay for the drugs. Yeah, sure.
I did get all the money back eventually, but I had to
good.
ring mum and dad and be like, I know I'm an adult now, but please help me.
Can I have a loan?
I'm broke. Yeah, literally.
Can I have
they
a
had to
small
save
loan
me.
of $1 million? It's
Just $1 million, please. Yeah.
the greatest deal.
I called Donald Trump.
Speaking of Hunger Games, there's a new Hunger Games movie.
Yes.
It's coming out soon, like in the next couple of days.
It's got none of the original cast, right?
Does it not?
I don't know.
Oh, no,
I'm
it
asking
doesn't.
you.
It doesn't.
Oh, that was a question.
It has. The only transferring characters are President Snow.
Oh, he's coming back.
The book's about him.
Oh, yeah, because it's a prequel, right?
It's a prequel.
Yeah.
It's about he mentors a girl from 12, Lucy Gray Baird, I think I want to say her name is.
Oh.
And she's like this guitarist performer, and she's forced to play in the games. She wasn't meant to be in the Reaping, but she gets got by some political reason. And
Right.
she writes, she wrote The Hanging Tree. So, you know that, are you? Do you remember when I annoyed the shit? I used to annoy the shit out of you. Are you?
I've been haunted by this song. And not even the original song, just Brad.
Are
Just
you?
constantly. We'll be playing games, playing Apex. Are you?
Are you? Yeah, so that,
Coming to
basically.
the
The tree.
Yeah.
I sing it like I'm drunk. You have to.
Well, that's how Jennifer Lawrence sings it, so
She does. Are you?
legit. Poor Jennifer Lawrence got done
poor
so
Jennifer
dirty.
Lawrence. She
They're like,
got
can you sing? She's like, yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty much President Snow and this girl. I think they have an affair. I don't know. I haven't read the book.
I'm sorry.
I started reading it and it was written
Oh, wait, this is young President Snow, though, right?
young
I'm like
President Snow. No. Young.
clutching
young,
my
hot,
pearls.
Hot
So then
President Snow.
So when you say the original cast is coming back, it's not Kiefer Sutherland's dad. What the fuck is his name?
Donald Sutherland.
Thank you. Donald Sutherland.
I think.
Who's playing him then? Hang on, let me check.
It's like a child.
Oh.
It's a young guy. It's a teen.
It's a child.
It's a teen, yeah. He's
What's worse than a rapist? A child.
boom, a child. But it's like the 10th Hunger
oh.
Games, I think. It's like about the 10th Hunger Games. But yeah.
I'm sorry. Is that the person playing young President Snow? No, though.
It doesn't
No?
make a lot of sense, does it?
It's like they found this dude and they were like, "You would be perfect
You're
for this
hot.
movie. I don't
And
care where we put
I
you."
want you to look up Ballad of Snakes and Songbirds.
Yeah.
Octavia Spencer.
Oh, hang on. I'm looking
She
at the
looks
cast.
like she's been meth strucken. She looks crazy. She looks crazy.
Why can't I see her in the? Okay, hang on.
I think it's Octavia Spencer. I might be wrong. I think she.
I'm looking at the
plays-
cast.
Who plays the president?
The President Snow, the person that I'm literally just looking at.
No. The president in that book. So there's a different president. He's not the president at the time.
Oh, right, of course, because he's a small child.
Yes.
I understand.
Movie.
Not
it's
Rachel
Octavia
Ziegler,
Spencer. It's
who
definitely
everyone
not
is
Rachel
not
Ziegler.
liking right now.
Viola Davies, not Octavia Spencer. Fuck
I
my
was
life.
like, where the fuck are you looking, my dude?
Viola
Viola
Davis.
Davis.
Viola Davis.
Wait, I need a picture of her like in the actual thing. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
She looks
Dr.
crazy.
Volumnia.
I just want to.
Welcome to the podcast where we Google stuff. What the fuck is that? Wait.
Hello. Oh, hello, dear.
Fucking demons.
Got it wrong.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yeah,
Oh,
they did her
God.
dirty. She's gorgeous, and they did her so dirty.
That dress, though. What is that? She
So-
dipped into blood headfirst instead of...
Pussy first, as usually people dip into blood. I don't know.
Okay, pussy.
But she is, I think, the president in it. I might be
Head Game
wrong.
maker.
But-
Head game maker of the 10th Hunger Games.
Oh, she's
As
the
well as an
game
instructor
maker,
at
right.
the university. Versity.
But I started reading the book, and it's written in Snow's view. It's like Snow's
view, yeah.
view.
POV,
And
your
his
President Snow.
inner voice disgusted me so much because I hate him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hate him. And from the other books, that I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It's well written, but it's just well written. You know what I mean? Like, it's like if I had to read something from Hitler's perspective. Like, I can't do it. I couldn't be like,
yeah, it's surprising that they went that
he
route.
He had some points. Like, I couldn't do it. You know what I mean?
Have you? I'm jumping. Have you read Midnight Sun, which is Twilight from Edward's point of view?
I haven't read any of the Twilight books, Brenda.
Who even are you?
I've seen the movies.
Get out of your house. Leave your house.
I haven't seen New Moon. I haven't seen New Moon. I don't think.
What the fuck are we even doing?
I think I was drunk.
You haven't seen New Moon as in like Bella, where the hell have you been, Loca?
I haven't seen that scene. I don't think. I might have. I don't remember.
I want to just watch you watching it. I want to watch you watch it for the first time.
We can watch party. We have that app now. We can do it together.
We can do that and then record it and then not post it.
Yeah, well, hey, we don't have to record it.
No, yeah, that's probably for the best.
Hey.
Unless we did a full-blown commentary.
Yeah.
Like an actual...
And you can see in this opening scene, Bella is a Loca and she's been somewhere else. But yeah, so
hence the where the hell have you been?
I'm going to go see the new Hunger Games movie. And it's going to bring back traumatic memories. I was such a stupid bitch in that phase. I was obsessed with I was newly gay. Well, I was gay, but I was newly out. And I was like obsessed with getting a boyfriend. So I was so cringe and I was posting stuff all the time. And I was like, you should have seen my Facebook posts. I've been deleting them whenever I've seen them.
Oh my God.
Because it's this
the
time
memories
of
pop
year
up.
that
You're
they
like,
came out. I literally add another line to my wrist and I delete a post. But it's just bad. It's just
Tally it up.
bad. I know, exactly.
Were you
Chicken scratch.
I know we did this for the Twilight episode, but are you Team Gale or Team Peter?
I'm Team Katniss.
Oh, that's a cop out, but all right.
No, look, Peter's better. Gale's a cunt. Gale kills Prim.
Well,
inadvertently, he does.
Yeah, and inadvertently.
Because he's a militaristic cunt and he doesn't know when to say no.
Yeah, he's a bit of a bootlicker, for sure. It's interesting because it's kind of the same, because I have read the Twilight books. It's kind of the same thing that I had with Team Edward and Team Jacob. So in the books for Hunger Games, I feel like I was Team Gale. And then in the movies, I was Team Peter.
Because Gale is not really shown very much in the movies as much.
No, like
he's
they didn't
in the first
deep dive
scene, but like
as much, probably because he wasn't in game. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
then
true.
they just cut out a bunch of shit.
And Josh Hutcherson is
Yes,
He's-
that's true. So Josh Hutcherson or Chris Hemsworth, not Chris, the other one, Liam.
Is that a question?
there.
You forgot
Yes,
one
it
of their
is.
names. That answers the question.
It was a question for you. You didn't forget their name.
That renders it null. Josh Hutcherson.
Okay.
I don't want the
yes.
guy who has made a fitness app specifically designed to shame fat people. I'm good. I'm good.
That's fair. That's
Be
fair.
like,
What about young
have
you?
you trained your lats? I wanted to fuck Finnick so much.
Oh,
I wanted his Finnick inside me. I was like, I'll volunteer, I guess. Who's Annie?
guess.
I'm wearing Annie's scalp on my head. Hey, Finnick! I wanted Finnick so bad. I wanted him to be real so bad. And then,
I mean, he's a real person. I don't know what to tell you, but
well, hey, Sam Claflin, because I read the book before you know what I mean? And I loved him. I was like, "Bleh."
of course,
wanted
he
him
was like the
so
best
bad.
boyfriend material too.
It
Like
was
the
the nicest,
nicest.
the most understanding, the
Like, got
sauciest.
married. Oh,
I pay in secrets. I'm like,
Right.
pay me. Yeah.
yeah.
I
get what you mean, but yeah, I mean, he doesn't exist. That person
no, men no,
doesn't
no,
exist.
No,
Him as a physically exists,
same,
what he
perfect.
looks like, but that whole personality, that whole boyfriend material, husband material,
Nope, gone. Bye.
does not. It's, no.
Besides Craig,
Sure.
yeah, he's husband material. I mean, well, I hope.
I remembered to put my ring on today.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Finnick. As soon as I say Finnick, it drops off your hand.
I'm like, what?
And you know who else I was really into? Joanna.
Oh.
She's hot.
Oh.
She's hot.
Yeah.
She's hot.
One of my favorite movies, Sucker Punch. She's in that.
Oh, yeah. No, she's...
that-
Rocket, right? She's Rocket in that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Baby doll, Rocket. I don't remember the rest.
Sweet Pea.
Sweet
This
Pea.
is the other one I was thinking of because she was my favorite. Sweet Pea was my favorite. I like the actress as well. She's fantastic. But Baby Doll.
She's in Pretty Little Liars, right?
I think she was a minor. Like she was in it for a hot minute, but not like one of the main characters.
Yeah.
She's not. Yeah. Another TV show that had me in a fucking chokehold that I binge watch
saw it.
constantly. Oh my god. You need to. You would love it.
It's
like
have
a hate.
seen
I just
Grey's
hate binge
Anatomy
it.
twice. I'm rewatching it now.
Well, when you're finished with that, Pretty Little Lies, because it's everything you could want wrapped into one. You know,
The thing is, I don't care about teenagers. I don't want to see the life. That's why I haven't watched Euphoria. I don't care about teenagers.
I mean, yeah, you do get to an age where you're like, I mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean, Pretty Little Lies does have a lot of their like parents as well. There's a lot of subplot. So I just like that it's
old.
true. That's true. I just like the premise, like the murder mystery, you know, just anything mystery wise.
True. I think I struggle with dramas like that. I really like Grey's because the medical stuff. Like I'm able to engross myself in it because it's also like as it's happening, I'll be like, "Oh, what is this? Let me diagnose this. Like, let me, have a look at that. What could this be?"
Yeah. And then you get to pick out like, what the fuck are they doing? That's wrong.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
The one thump on the chest to restart the heart.
Oh yeah, done,
Get
done and
fucked.
dusted.
Get fucked.
Yeah, I used to watch Grey's Anatomy lots. Like when I was at boarding school, we used to have, I may have told you this, that we had a Grey's Anatomy night. So when it was actually on television back in the day, back in the olden days, when we watched television on television.
We would
at a
prop the
specific
telly
time,
against a wagon wheel and put the horses to bed.
That's what we'd do. Yes, before streaming services, it was on at a specific time of night. Only the seniors got to watch it, and they got to stay up slightly later than they were normally allowed to on the specific night. I think it was a Tuesday. I can't even remember now. And we all sat in the common room and watched Grey's Anatomy. And I remember just like people bawling their fucking eyes out in the common room. Just a bunch of teenage girls just like, fucking Derek died. Ah.
Derek dies? No, I'm just kidding. Who's your favorite character in the whole show?
Oh.
And what was your saddest death? Spoilers, by the way.
It has been so long since I've watched Grey's Anatomy.
I never
Literally,
saw it. I
high
never
school.
saw it until like 2 years ago.
Yeah. I don't even think I've watched it the full way through either, to be fair.
The newest seasons suck shit through a straw. Don't bother.
Okay, well, that's good then.
I got to season 17. I was like,
I
I'm
really
good.
liked Addison.
Yeah,
And then I
well.
also watched Private Practice as well for a bit there. Like I did the spinny offy thing.
Yeah.
And it was,
it's all right. Serviceable.
nothing to write home about, but, not bad. I don't know what the worst death was for me. I mean, Derek was pretty bad. Denny was pretty bad. I don't know.
If you don't say
But
George.
I do remember.
If you don't say George.
I'm sorry.
If you don't say George. I'm going to 007 you. If you don't say George right fucking now.
I'm sorry. George. You can just crop that in. You can just edit that in. I didn't have to think about it. It was instantaneous. But I do remember the worst scene, like a scene that sticks with me, was that I can't remember. I can see her fucking face in my brain, but I can't remember what her name is. Oh, no. Oh, April?
Kepner.
April?
Kepner, yeah.
when she was pregnant and she had to C-section herself.
What? I don't remember that. I might have trauma blocked that out.
You might have, yeah. It was her and the doctor with the piercing blue eyes.
Hunt?
Bald head. Dude.
The Irish
I was
one?
like
Was he
17 when I fucking watched this. No, because he's blonde and he was dating the Asian girl.
Oh, Hunt.
No.
Hunt. Oh, no, that's Hunt. Bald with piercing blue eyes.
Sort of olivey.
Olive skin. Is that not Jackson Avery?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. She was with him.
He's hot.
And it was stormy. And then like
he
they
has
couldn't get her
nudes,
to the
by
hospital.
the way, that have recently leaked.
That's disgusting. Where can I find
What's his
him?
name? Just Google his name. His entire cock is out. It's like
Just
a
so
shower
I can
scene,
make sure that
and
I
it's
don't
hard
find them.
And giant, by the way. So that's something. It came across on Twitter. I don't believe, but it's like an artistic project of his. So it's not like he didn't want them
like
to be
he-
seen. But it's like
I
HD footage of his
understand. Okay.
scrotum. Like it's a lot.
Okay, well, Google's giving me
Nothing,
edited, like covered up, censored. I don't. Google,
bitch.
what do I come to you for?
What's his name?
Safe search is off. I know, but you're still safe searching me. Why?
But you have to look up the word
why?
porn if you want elicit responses.
Oh.
Silly Billy. But yeah, his whole hog is out. Jesse Williams. Yeah, right?
That's
Giant. Big.
is that flaccid? Is that
It seems to be. I'd say it's half chubbed. It would have to be, right?
I
Otherwise,
mean,
no wonder Katniss
just-
baby's bones were broken. Like,
right? No wonder she had to C-section it out of herself. She couldn't.
God.
Oh my god.
That's
Yeah.
busted.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%.
And we'll put that on screen now.
Yeah, just right here. Hi, everyone.
Just for everyone to enjoy.
But
So
yeah.
worst death for you is George then.
George, I thought he was whiny my first run through. And then like the first season, and then he fails his intern exam. And I'm like, oh. And then he grows. He shows growth and he's growing and he's growing. And then he gets hit by a bus. I'm sorry, what? And you want to know why? They wrote him out of the
Because
show.
Shonda Rhimes is a bitch.
They wrote him out of the show because they thought he wouldn't be sexually attractive to women anymore because he came out publicly as gay.
Oh, Shonda Rhimes.
Because straight women don't want to watch gay men, and that's why there's very rare gay, representation to the very later seasons.
That's fucked up.
Because there's lesbian representation because the women can put themselves in that situation.
Yes,
right?
yes.
But they
yes,
can't when
because
it's two
lesbians
men.
are hot and guys like watching
Hot and sexy.
lesbians.
But the only time that gays are really shown, like gay men, it's like the neurotic dad, or like, you know what I mean? And he was coming out, and so I wrote him out.
That's fucked
Killed him off. He was going to Iraq. He didn't need to die. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, you could have just saved that for later. Yeah.
He was gone. He was going.
That was a message. That was like a message to the cast, was it not? Like
up.
anyone else?
Anyone? Lexi.
Anyone else?
Lexi is my saddest, I would say. Lexi's my saddest. Crushed to death by a plane right after realizing she wants to be with Sloane and, be in love with Stone, and she dies with him, and then he dies, and then she gets eaten by wolves, and Lexi, she was just always so good.
Yeah. So Grace for me, someone told me something that put me off so bad that I can now no longer watch Grace.
What is that?
I don't know if it'll bother you too much. It is the fact that every monologue, because there's always some kind of monologue, right? Someone does the heartfelt
Two of us.
And how they
when I was a child,
lines.
I was afraid of bees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you listen to one of their monologues, anyone, it's the writers make them repeat lines constantly.
All the time. To hammer it home.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I just couldn't, like, it just pulled me out.
Yes.
Like I couldn't, I'm like, oh,
Like
and there's
snap
the
out
writers
from a
doing their
cover.
thing
Yeah.
again. Yeah. So I don't know if it gets any better in the later seasons, but.
It gets worse. Much worse.
Oh, good.
It gets much, much, much worse. So you know how in the early seasons, it felt like two people having a conversation and
Yeah.
you were watching it? It was their lives and you were watching it. In the newer seasons, it looks like they're doing a stage play about safe sex for teens. Like it is bad, poorly acted. Even Meredith doesn't want to be there. She's like,
Oh, no.
she walks around.
She's
She
probably just
hates it.
drunk.
hates
She's
it.
like, can I cash my check here?
Yeah. Am I good
Today?
now or we're done? And they got rid of
yeah.
Christina. Christina left and the show left. It was
Yeah.
okay for a few seasons, I will say, after that. But Christina would have been the only thing to pull it back.
Yeah.
And the fact that they lost her, yeah.
Yeah. Did she leave or did they?
She left. They didn't
Yeah.
fire her. They weren't going to fire
No.
Christina. She's the show.
That's true. Yeah. Christina and Meredith, right?
Without the hoe, there ain't a show. And she was the best. I loved her. I feel like they did her a bit dirty where she went and like her future ended up kind of with Burke. I know she didn't end up with Burke, but like basically ended up with Burke. Which felt wrong. And he got fired because he hate crime George. Did you know about that? You know about the tea then?
IRL? Oh,
IRL.
no, T. Spill
Yeah,
the tea.
so.
Hang on.
Oh, kink. So basically, he's played by someone, I believe Isaiah Washington plays him. And he said, on this is just what has been reported, but by George, his actor, T.R. Knight. I
By
think that's his
George.
name.
Yep, sorry.
By George. He said that apparently he was called a faggot by Burke, and that's why they wrote him off. And their wedding was supposed to happen, but it happened last minute, and they had to figure out a reason to get rid of him. That's why he never came back, right up until the end.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Rough.
You know what else I hate? In the later seasons, after Christina goes, the phone call, like she'll be on the phone. Oh, I'm on voice with Christina. You can't hear her. It doesn't show the other side.
Because she's
you
not.
know what I mean?
Because she's not there. Yeah.
I know. Because they can't get her voice rights, obviously. But
Yeah.
that's so. It was just give her the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give her the bag.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Have they finally finished with Grace, or is it still going?
Final season next season. 19, I believe, is going to be the last season.
19.
Yes. They did like
Yeah,
a
fucking
COVID one, and they were curing diseases that aren't cured, and like
Yeah, you run out of shit.
You run out of shit.
Medical shows.
I think they kept jumping the shark, and they couldn't. When it died for me, when I decided I didn't like it anymore, was there's an episode where Joe Karev, like Joe Wilson, I think his name is, unmarried, but she's with Link at a park, and there's this like stage play happening, and the stage play actors are acting, but then they're acting, but there's no difference. You know what I mean?
Oh.
It's poor acting in both.
That's how bad it
And
is.
I think they're
Wow.
great actors, but the writing is dog shit. It's
Yeah, if you've got bad writing,
they're
yeah.
delivering bad lines. And it's not their fault, but the situation's bad. And then Cinderella, she lets down her hair, and Prince guy, he climbs up, and then he falls, and he gets a
Prince
tib
guy.
fracture. And they have to stabilize him on site, but they both have babies, and what if they're in love? Like, I just hate it. I hate the later seasons are so shit. I feel like it's as soon as Callie leaves, it turns to shit.
Oh yeah, I liked Kelly. I forgot about Kelly.
Callie was good.
She was good.
Didn't die, though.
No, she could come back, I guess, but
I don't think she's coming back.
apparently not. But another one of the bad writing tropes for the good actors is Riverdale.
Really? I haven't seen much of it.
You haven't
I saw
seen
the
Riverdale?
first season.
Well, stop there. Just,
Cool. Good. Glad to know.
first season was good. Like, it was good. And
It was
then
alright.
they just,
It was serviceable.
and once
It
again,
wasn't
it's the
great.
same as Pretty Little Liars. It had that really good, that murder mystery, like,
Yeah.
vibe. The hook, the premise and the plot of it was on point,
Yeah.
you know, and the cinematography, mwah, chef's kiss, amazing. It looks pretty all the time.
Cheryl.
But the writers, it's just
What
bad.
happens in
I
that
feel
last
bad.
season? They started smoking crack. Time travel, the psychics, the witches. Sabrina's back. She's back, but she's weird.
I
We
didn't
have to
even
come
watch
back
that
because I'm
season.
alive now. Like, you killed her. You killed her to pay for this season and you brought her back.
I know, it's fucking insane. And
Her sacrifice was for nothing then.
I
Like,
literally watched the last episode just because I wanted to like wrap that whole thing up. But oh my God, that whole season of like going back to the fucking 50s. So then everything that happened, like it didn't happen or it did happen. And then they just fully copped out with all the ships because they were like, oh, how are we going to make
they
everyone
all
happy? And made them
threesomed.
fucking foursome.
Oh, sorry.
They were like, oh,
foursome.
we all dated each other. Oh, what?
Does that mean Archie was smashing Jughead?
Well, that's what I mean. I was like, they didn't specify.
Are they clapping each other's cheeks or is
They
it
kind of just
like-
insinuated that it was like just the girls kind of like swapped around and the girls got together sometimes, but like they didn't say anything about the boys. I'm like, that's
Isn't he homophobic or something? The Archie?
what, Cole Sprouse?
No,
oh,
no, no,
Archie.
no, no. Archie.
KJ
Archie
Upper.
did something.
Don't you do my
I feel like
Kiwi
he
boy
did.
dirty like
he did
that.
something bad, didn't he?
no?
I feel
don't
like
think
he
so.
did. Google episode.
Oh, no, we have to Google it.
KJ
I hope not, because he's a Kiwi boy.
Appa.
He came from our little old Shorten Street. Like KJ Upper, dirty, racist, sexist, homophobic man.
Yeah, no. I can't find it.
Okay, well that's good.
Something to do with the BLM.
Oh,
Oh, and he was accused of sexual assault.
but what the fuck?
Anyways,
I mean,
I don't want to speculate because
Yeah.
I don't have the time to read into it. But he he didn't say anything about BLM, and then when people criticized him, which is
like people coming at him for not saying something.
yeah, he said, I
guess-
don't need to say something for my views to be real. It's like what it kind of is and does when you have a huge fucking platform. Like
Yeah.
one of the most famous actors on one of the most famous shows in the world at that time. Like-
Yeah. I think that's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not white, so I mean, I guess he's kind of like,
Is he not white?
no, he's Māori.
Oh, true. Okay.
I mean, they whitewashed the hell out of him as Archie because they made his hair red and everything's, you know, his makeup's really white. But no, he's a Māori boy. If you look at like photos of him not with red hair and stuff, you're like, oh, okay.
Oh, I think it's because I've only seen him in that.
Yeah. When people see him, like what he used to look like in like Shorten Street and stuff, people are like, what the fuck? Who is this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Legit. Like, who is this kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard any of that stuff, but I guess
They reverse Ariana Grande him.
literally.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know too much about it, but I know there was some controversy with him. But I think I don't like him for some reason. I don't remember why. I think it was a gay thing. I don't remember. But yeah.
That makes me sad.
I don't know.
Yeah, Riverdale went insane. And I think most people would just hate watching it by the end of the day. You know, like it just got insane.
had
Like,
really
what
good
the fuck were
actors.
they
Like
doing?
the witch. You remember the witch in the last season? She played a character in Working Mums. She's an
Oh, I love that
excellent actress. Excellent actress. She's the psychiatrist in Working Mums. Is the
Oh,
witch
yeah,
in the
yeah,
last
yeah.
season of
love
Riverdale.
her. She's great.
And she seems like a nutcase in the last season of Riverdale. No, like
I haven't seen the last season. I'm gonna
oh, that's
yeah.
why.
I stopped watching
They
and then
do,
I just
like,
watched the last
superpowers
episode.
and stuff like that. Where it's
Yeah,
like,
I stopped watching after the fucking Dungeons and Dragons ripoff Ghouls and Gargoyles or whatever the fuck it was called.
what?
The
What happens?
they did a
Stranger Things.
No, because it was before Stranger Things. It was fucking what was it called? It was literally like Dungeons and Dragons, but it was called like Ghouls and Gargoyles or something. And how they were playing the game, and then the game was turning into that like that god gargoyle dude, everyone, the Gargoyle King. Everyone was like sacrificing themselves and people were dying. Did you not watch this season?
Is that season 1?
No, that was like season 3 or 4.
Then I didn't watch that season.
And then they did like a cult.
I watched season 1.
And then, wait, but you were talking about the last season, the latest
Because I
season.
saw a breakdown of it. And I watched the clips because I saw the entirety of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, which was fucking amazing, by the way. It was really good. The last season
I have
was
some
shit,
words.
but
I have some words about Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and I will quickly say that the trailer fucking had me. Like, I was all in for that deep, dark fucking shit. And then what did they bring?
PG-13. Yeah.
PG-13.
Yeah.
Like, what the actual fuck?
Batty Bat was scary.
I mean, yeah, a little bit. But even then, it was still like literally her character model
scary.
was a little bit scary. But then the rest of it was like, oh no, we're stuck in a dream.
Oh no, we're stuck in a dream. Oh no, what did it mean? I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was just really annoyed that the like you watch the trailer and you're like, holy fuck, this is going to be fucking sick.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be like this
It didn't
fucking
deliver.
sadistic, like the Baphomet. I love all of that.
The possession episode was scary. The possession with Apophis, the Devourer, that was scary. That was scary. And the gay uncle who dies, bury your gays, by the way. He that one was scary, I will say. I don't like possession stuff, as you know, as we discussed in the Halloween episode.
That's fair.
It's scary. But I really liked that show.
More. I just wanted more. Yeah. But that's what happens when you have the same fucking writer of Riverdale. That guy's we don't like him.
No.
He's an asshole.
He's an asshole.
And there's also a massive, you need to watch the full deep dive of, he does a really good Chilling Adventures of Sabrina one and a Riverdale one. And it's like you got to strap in because it's like a good 3-hour long YouTube video, but it's a full breakdown of like why it went bad. Space Ninja. Write that down. And I watched his very last, because he did a Riverdale one and then he came back and did the last episode because he was like, he did the first, I think, 4 seasons or something. And then he came back and was like, now it's over. I can finish this off. Yeah.
Speaking of rivers and deep dives and finishing off.
Yes.
Fetish of the week.
Yes.
Fetish of the week.
So this week's fetish of the week is called aquaphilia.
Oh,
and
okay.
Let me grab you the definition. What do you feel like aquaphilia is going to be?
I feel like I can either go really broad and just be like, just sexually loving like water and like, I don't know, like shower sex and pool sex and river sex, oceans.
I think all of those would count. I think ocean might be thalassophilia, but you just like waves. It is a sexual fetish that involves people swimming, posing, or even drowning in water.
Oh, that went for a jump.
Yeah.
You're like, I really like people swimming. It's really hot. And also drowning.
I really like when we're dancing in the water and when we're dead. So I feel like I don't get the drowning part, obviously.
No.
But I've had pool sex.
Yeah, I mean,
I once got the worst sunburn of my life having pool sex.
not in a pool. I feel like pool, I mean, the chlorine.
But I don't have
the thought
a
of the chlorine hurts me. Yeah.
That's the thing.
Pussy. Yeah. I would never in a pool because.
What about skinny dipping? Would you go skinny dipping?
Oh, yeah. I mean, swimsuits don't.
Then you have aquaphilia.
Because they get really hot and I go skinny dipping.
No,
I've been skinny
you're
dipping
a conduit for aquaphilia because everyone looks at you and they're like, and they come themselves to death.
It does. When I'm drowning.
Yeah.
But how do you
Please.
imagine dating someone and they
You put
like
your
at the
fist
start
above
they're
water
kind of
and
like
it's just loads hitting it. Please. Sorry.
So you're
Sorry,
like,
you
"Help
continue.
me,
Yeah.
help me. And like at the start of the relationship, they're like, you know what? I really want to maybe like have sex at the beach or like by the pool or in the, you know, in the bath or like, you know, and you're like, oh, that's cool. That's what you're into. That's normal. That's
great.
fine. And then you get a few months in and they're like, I want you to pretend you're drowning.
Okay.
And you're like,
I'm going to take us on a really hot date and they're rowing you out in a boat filled with cinder blocks and rope.
it's like, oop, off you go.
Yeah, fuck.
How do you,
They
how
got
do
you
you
in a
even-
tank like flatliners.
the only way I can see this working is like literally just watching videos of people drowning and just jacking off, which
Is there videos of people drowning?
gross. I don't know. There's videos of everything, babe. I'm sure there is.
That's true.
There's a porn for everyone.
Yeah. Pool 34.
You know what I mean? But
Oh, come on.
How would you-
Pool 34? That's great. You don't know what Rule
am I
34
dumb?
is?
No.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
Pool
Rule
34.
34. There's a
Rule
porn for
34.
everything. Yes, that was good. That
Thank
was
you.
good. My dumb baby brain is just not. I'm sorry.
Just probably
Do it
wasn't that
again.
good.
Do it again. Do it again.
Pool 34? Thank God. Somebody laughed.
Oh my god. They're laughing in the back.
Oh, good.
That's
and the
the audience.
Nessies as well, right?
Oh,
Yeah, thank God. Hey, this is fine. The Nessies, Nussies.
I don't know why they laughed like Monica Geller.
Oh, speaking of which, we haven't talked about that.
What?
Monica Geller.
Monica Geller?
Who dates her?
Chandler, we did. Oh, well, okay.
In the episode that didn't
In the
air.
episode that no one saw. I'm like, I did. I paid my respects, but no one saw it.
Rest in
Because
peace.
I was like, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Fucking Hunger Games. Yeah, that was fucking sad. That I think one of the biggest celebrity
That's your
losses.
saddest Grey's Anatomy death.
Yes, that. Legit. Actually, but probably one of the saddest celebrity deaths for me in a while because I think Friends was such a big part of my childhood,
Right.
you know? Like
That
every
came out
night,
in the 80s, right?
6:30 p.m. I think the early 1900s, as the kids are
You
calling
know
it
what's
these
sad?
days.
You know what's sad? It was the late 1900s.
Is that more sad?
I think that's...
At least it's...
That makes you sound so... We were both born in the late 1900s. That sounds... It sounds like
I know.
I
That's literally what the
design
Gen
and
Zers are
craft
saying.
spokes for wagon wheels.
Oh, yeah, I'm churning butter.
yeah.
the back.
Well.
Please gift that.
I honestly, I didn't have a huge connection to Friends, and particularly thought his character was annoying in Friends.
Who's my favorite?
I liked Phoebe. Phoebe was my favorite.
Well, because she's you, babe. You're a Phoebe.
That's true.
Yeah.
I always thought I was a Rachel because I'm hot, but I realized I'm Phoebe
and
because I have a
skinny.
twin who's a porn star.
And you were homeless.
True. And I have a smelly cat.
Smelly pussy.
Yeah.
I'm a child.
Maybe I am a Phoebe, I guess.
Am I a Rachel?
You're a Ross.
What an insult. I can't even laugh. Probably because my baby is asleep. Such a Ross. Such a Ross move. I think we're deep down we know we're both Chandlers. Because we're just so funny.
Oh, that hurts. I feel like you're probably a mix of Rachel and Chandler, and I'm probably a mix of Phoebe and Chandler, right? Like, I feel like if that was going to be... Because I like to think we both think we're Joey. We're not Joey.
No. Well, would we like to think that we're Joey?
I would like to be a very hot
Pretty
guy,
dumb.
yes.
Oh, you just want to be the hot dude that smashes all the time.
Yeah.
It's fair.
The failed actor. Yeah.
Yeah. No job, no prospects. Still lives in New York somehow.
In a beautiful apartment. Yeah, no, I don't get that show. I never really liked that show. My babysitter
fuck
back
out
in
of
the
my
day
house.
loved that show. But I just wasn't really, I never really connected with it, I guess.
I will
because-
die on this hill. I love Friends. And I know that like the next generation loves to shit on Friends. And yeah, I'm sure there's some jokes that obviously don't stand the test of time, as a lot of movies
All
and
the
TV
trans
shows from, yeah, like there's going to be shit always. But sometimes you just have to gloss over that to enjoy stuff, you know,
Yeah.
these days. It's not like they can remake the show. I wouldn't
Well,
trust a
now
new
they
show,
can't.
but
They did a reunion, though.
they did, yeah.
Was that in
Yes.
character or no?
No. It was just
Oh,
like
okay.
them, like
Getting
they went to the
together,
sets and
like a
talked about the
podcast.
sets. Yeah, they did table reads and yeah,
Right.
that
Right.
sort of stuff.
I don't think I'd want one. I don't want to see Ross talking about how his kid is non-binary and what does that mean and how do you
Oh
do
no,
a
yeah, like
TikTok?
wokeify Friends.
Yeah. No.
How do you do a TikTok? Ross's kid is Cole Sprouse.
True. And Dylan Sprout
And Dylan's right.
points.
Yeah, both of them. Yeah.
Yeah, that is. I mean, Rachel's as well, right? Technically,
No.
no. Does he
Yeah,
have
babe.
it with somebody else?
Yeah, it's his first wife, the one that turned into a lesbian.
Oh,
They were ahead of their time, really. Putting in
she's
know.
the villain though, isn't she? Isn't
Not
she
really,
villainized
no.
for becoming a lesbian? No.
No. I mean, Ross is kind of like, you know, they make jokes of like,
Mm.
oh my God, my wife turned into a lesbian. But then, like, she's around for the whole thing and they have her having a really loving relationship
Fair
with
enough.
her wife. Like, that, like
That's
the
good.
wife gets married and stuff. And then they
Who
co
plays
parent.
her? Is it like a famous person or no?
She is recognizable, but I couldn't tell you what her name is.
It's
like,
Ellen DeGeneres.
it is, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey guys.
But I think they also recast her. Like, I think the pilot, she was a different
Mm.
actress and then they swapped her out. But the one that plays it for the longest stretch, she's a someone in terms of 90s stuff. 'Cause
Right.
she's definitely been in some like 90s movies. I don't think she's been in stuff recently.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
We'll have to figure that out. Maybe we'll talk about it
We
next
will.
episode. Because we're
maybe
back.
we will.
We're back. The
We're
cinemas are
bitch.
back.
Did you miss us?
I'm sure they didn't. Well, they certainly didn't miss me. They probably missed you. They were like, if we could just section off this side of the screen, that'd be really good.
Think
Yeah, we'll be back next week, same time as usual.
Same bat channel.
Hopefully, same shit channel. Yeah. But yeah. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.